321, 321, 321, 321. Hello, it is Musings with Mookie. I am laying down in my bed. It is 90 degrees outside. I have the thermostat set to 78, but when I'm in my room or even in my closet within my room, it is cold to me. It could be because I haven't eaten today. It's now 1:45. I'm just not hungry. I don't have a taste for anything, and there's food in the house. I just prepared some chicken for dinner, but I have a lot on my mind. I have a lot on my mind every day, but today my mind is, I want to use big words, but sometimes they escape me, which brings me to what's on my mind. I had this thought as I was helping my son get situated for college, help my son get situated, and it is this apartment thing. And you sign this lease because you're the parent. So, and my son isn't 18 yet, so he needs me or his father, but never mind. I'm signing the lease. I signed the lease. And so with the lease, you come with the month of, that he's going to be living there, that first month, rent and everything. And I go read the receipt that was sent to my email because I put the money in his account. And I told him, like, he's going to be responsible for paying it, like going there and giving a password and a login. And he can't change it because I'm overall responsible, making sure that bill get paid. So I go in there to my email and see the receipt. And the receipt has a convenience fee of $7.95. $7.95. They already have some additional fees in there that I don't want, that I find useless. This is supposed to be housing for students who do not plan on living in their apartments. Some of them probably are going to live in their apartments, but most students are either at the library, they're at some uh friends something. They could be signing up for like the band fraternity. I don't know if they have that where my son is going. They could be starting to pledge. Like, they don't live in their rooms. But I'm paying all this money for this apartment, which is relatively lower, I will say. This apartment style living is designed for college students. It is convenient. It is very much lower than what he would pay if he was just a regular civilian or whatever. This one is dedicated for the students. So that's not bad. But the convenience fee of almost $8 to pay your rent, are you ridiculous? Like, I can't get there, so my son would have to pay a convenience fee every month? No. For what? It's your payment processor. We can scan the check-ins and email them to you, but why am I paying a convenience fee? So I was thinking about that. I was like, my first year of college or my early years of life, a convenience fee was unheard of because the point of convenience is not to overcharge your customers, but that's what we're doing nowadays. We're nickel and diming every customer. Like, the kids, the young people need to go out and like live, and everything cost. You have to be a somewhat settled adult to do just about anything. Now, I'm not going to say everything that I did when I was younger did not have a cost associated with it. That is not what I'm saying. Everything that I did didn't have these extraneous fees. $7.95 here, $3 here, 50 cents to use your card. Why do I have this card? You want to go cashless and then you want to charge me for using my card. You don't want to be a new. I'm gonna get this word. I don't have my other device to look at the word, but you don't want the what I almost had another word. You don't want the inconvenience of, and that's not the word I was looking for, but you don't want the inconvenience of filing away paperwork, printing receipts, writing out receipts. If I'm buying you time in your office by paying online, something that you just set up for one and go, why am I being charged? Convenience fees should be illegal. If they're saving you manpower and money, I shouldn't be paying it. You do not have to pay an hourly wage for someone to sit there and take time out of their day to do something else for me to pay online. And then it sends it to some system, whether that be QuickBooks or whatever internal payment processor you use. I'm not getting paid for that. So why am I paying a convenience fee with something that's more convenient to you than me? Because I have the trust that you have let me do this through a secure system. That somehow my payments are covered, that I won't be scammed, so on and so forth. So yeah, I was not in I want to use the word encumbered. That might be the word. I'll just have to look it up. I didn't have this. Like, I paid for gas if I was driving. We went out to eat. Like, there was enough money to eat. And I like to eat. I like to go to chain restaurants. I like to try new restaurants. I like to try fancy restaurants. I don't need to have a whole meal. I can have an appetizer and a drink. There's nothing wrong with that. I can sit at the bar. I can sit at a table. But there's so many fees. You used to be able to get a whole meal at dinner for $20. It was used to be more digestible to eat McDonald's. I hope. I hope I don't get a strike. And I don't know if it's me getting older or the food just changing. Like, you can even, like, for me, because I haven't been fully ingrained in whatever this world is today. I'm not fully into it. I'm not fully in tuned or attached to whatever this world is. I am I can go out and I can taste whether something is true. Like, I can taste that these eggs are real. Hamburgers at different places, like, you can taste whether they patted this together. You can taste whether it was frozen. Even French fries. I mean, you can go somewhere and like there's a real, like, non-frozen fresh cut fry. Maybe brining them. You can tell by, like, a nice good thick fry that this hasn't been frozen and been deteriorating and stuff, because it's nice and thick and solid on the inside. It's nice. It's heavy. It has a little weight. It has a little girth. You can tell that this onion ring that you're giving me hasn't been sitting in the refrigerator, because when I bite into it, I taste the onion. Not so much today. Today's world, you're gonna pay. Once you go to certain restaurants, and I say certain because they haven't completely adjudicated to whatever the U.S. is. Um, go to a Mexican restaurant. Their prices are just now starting to go up. Immigrant restaurants that aren't too fancy, like an Ethiopian restaurant. The Jamaican restaurants, they are expensive. I'm not even going to front and say they're not. They are expensive. Those oxtail prices have gone up through the roof because someone started making them on Food Network. No one likes that. But the convenience fees, like you have a product to sell me that you want me to give you more than lion's share amount of money, and then you turn around and you charge me a convenience fee. Clubs. I talked about this club I went to this past weekend, and it was a rooftop bar. So it's not a traditional clubbing sense, like it's not like this big sprawling thing, and it's just not. Um, I would compare it to being one of those super large bedrooms, like in a hotel suite, that they opened up and made into a rooftop bar. Like when I say really large hotel, I'm talking about exclusive type room. So really large room, but you can. So it's not like a full on club where it's the whole rooftop. It's a section, and but it's a really nice space. And so at the door it was $10, and that is a fine price. But I knew that I'm only paying $10 here. I was like, the drinks got to be expensive, and the drinks were. If you pay 20 at the door, you can get a drink at the bar for like $7. That's just the way it works. But if you're paying less at the door, and it's not like this all inclusive event or something. I mean, if you're paying less at the door, it's definitely not. And $10, unless some wealthy person is like, I'm throwing a party, just pay $10, yada yada yada, so on and so forth. But you get to the door, the price is $10, and I'm like, oh yeah, these drinks are gonna be expensive. And they were. They were $20 a drink. I had two. And you go in there, and I could tell they want people to dance more, but they don't know how to do that. And young people have to dance. There was a lot of seating in there, like a lot. You didn't have to pay for the seating. And I know all the millennials, when we were dancing, we always wanted to find like a little quick seat so we can get back on the floor. And I was able to do that easily. And no one was there hogging the seat. You didn't hold the seat or anything like that. But you get there, they have this DJ and the music is loud and they want people to dance, but no one's dancing. And I know why people are not dancing. It's because there's convenience fees. Remove the convenience fees, remove the hidden cost and everything, and let these young people get out the house. We won't have we'll have less. I mean, because we are always going to have riffraff. We won't have these just people out here not knowing what to do or where to go or how to socialize. Have a singles mixer where the music isn't so loud, but it's loud enough where you engage people to dance. I was out there doing the samba and I didn't know I was doing the samba. But I can't date anybody out there because they're all well up under my age. I don't want to do that. I want to do life with someone that gets my jokes somewhat or don't. Well, not that much don't, but they get my jokes most of the time and I get theirs. Like I'm meeting people with my same type of excitement level, but they're younger than me. So we need young people outside. And I need you to remove the convenience fees. It's a convenience to you, not to them. They're already paying enough in rent. They're trying to make a family. And remove the convenience fees for the family also. Well, this has been Musings with Mookie. I'm Mookie Toujours. I am a poet. I am a writer. And right now, I'm a podcaster. I mean, I'm also a mom, but there's that. We'll talk later. I'll probably post another podcast later today or not. Who knows? But not actually put it out there. I got 3 in the wing waiting. So if you're on episode 8, which no one's read episode 8 yet, but if you got the episode 8 and you're waiting, it's coming. Just give me a moment. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.